Hey, everybody. Hope all is well today. All right. Now we're going to continue on what we were speaking of on the last series. Well, part of this series, and we're on 8 now, and we're going to talk about online hacks. We're still talking about, I'm sorry, offline hacks. We'll be talking about online hacks on the next one, and probably we'll wrap it up on the number 10 one, and when we do the last series, and we'll be talking about a lot more things. Now, also, before I get a little into what we're going to talk about today, I am Sandy. I'm your business strategist, and what I do is, and I help you to get your business and your ideas up and running, and help you create the plans, create the marketing, create your profit generating machines and opportunities, right? So I help you build businesses. Basically, that's what I do. And also, with that being said, I want to make sure that all of you that are aspiring entrepreneurs, or those that are on a 9 to 5ers, and then that you're going to transition on, I just want you to maybe do something in your business daily, every day of the week. Do something to move forward in your plans and your goals, and that's what I am also here for. So if you need anything for what is that concern, if you are my target audience, well, welcome to the family, and also I wish you much success. So I want to go ahead and just go through number 8 here, and we'll talk about it as we go on. We stopped yesterday. Well, we stopped the last video on the last one was, we talked about like direct mail and telemarketing and things like that. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get into the rest of them on offline marketing if you want to make money in your business in 30 days and less, 30 days or less, or things like that. So now the next one is going to be, I'm going to skip a few because I want you to get in the academy, and all of the rest of them will be discussed. We're not going to discuss everything here. You got to be in the academy to get it all. Okay, but I want to say the next thing that is very important to you, so where you can be, listen, the goal is to generate traffic, and the goal is to let people know that you exist. So this is what we're going to be, these are some of the things we're going to be talking about, so that way you can make this happen. Now the next one is going to be advertising, whether it's radio, or whether it's podcasts or anything like that. So we're going to talk about that a little bit right here. Now, first of all, what you need to do is to know about this part of your profit planning exercise, or your profit planning, one of your strategies for your business. Whenever, it doesn't matter what kind of business you have, you should not neglect this, or you shouldn't forget about this, right? So anyway, having like spots on commercial radio and things like that. Okay, so you are to know, create a message for yourself, create a messaging around your business, get that done first. And also, sometimes when you have events coming up and things like that, letting the community around you know, if because if somebody in the community can use your business, or can use what you have as a business, so you want to make sure that that's a part of your strategy too. Okay, and then also learning and knowing who in your area is a good sponsor for you. That includes, and it requires just so much professionalism. And what I mean by that is, composing a letter, knowing who to contact, knowing who the point of contact is, and just reaching out to them with the etiquette that is geared to that particular thing and that sponsorship. Okay, so that's a good way to do that. It's almost as if like you're kind of like you approach it, it's almost as if like you're seeking grants and things like that. So I love researching. I love that part of what I do when in business. So if you ever need somebody to help you research, and may have to do a class on that, just to teach you guys how to do some good research, and to help you in your business. Okay, even if you don't need this particular portion yet. Now we're going to talk about print media, meaning, having some print media. So this can get you noticed and can get you seen and can make you and get you profitable, really. So, you still have in your local areas, if you notice that the newspapers are still around, right? They're not going anywhere. So, local newspapers, there is a segment of people that still read them. They're in hotels, they're pretty much in restaurants in the morning time. I know there's this restaurant I used to like to go eat to during lunchtime. I had been there in a while. I'll be honest with you, I hadn't been there since we, had the pandemic, but it used to have the Wall Street Journal and our local paper. So, it was there at the restaurant too, and it was a nice one of the nicer hotels. I can't remember how rooms might have been like 200 and more rooms in that hotel. So basically, if it's anything going on in the area or in the city, or what for those that are just visiting your news, your article or something in the newspaper that has your business on it may just be something that can be beneficial to you too. And then also, magazines as well. A lot of areas now have the local magazines. I'm sure a lot of cities and states have them now, but that's a good place. So just choose your niche audience and talk to whoever is the owner or the editor of that particular company, the magazine company that I'm speaking of, and you gotta, y'all can probably be a match made in heaven to help you to get that word out about your business. And then too, hey, flyers are still people still use flyers. You have to think about, I mentioned before, I talked a little bit about a little guerrilla marketing. That's a kind of form of guerrilla marketing nowadays because we're all online and things like that. But everybody is not online, and especially, let's say for instance, if you have an older audience, if most of them are not online, so give you have to give go you know where your clients are, go where your potential people are, right? Okay, now the next one is going to be partnershiping, business partnerships. And because when you are partnering with someone, they may have a network that you can tap into and vice versa and things like that. So you can make up, you guys can be so much powerful together and team up with another business that is a co-promote, like you can co-promote with your service, it's a complimentary really. And so you can do that. And then you guys can pull in, you can kind of help each other. And then it'll probably piggyback on, there's going to be more and it'll grow and grow and grow. And as time goes on, and then also cross promoting, offer special deals involving purchases from both businesses and do it like that. And then joint ventures is a part of that same business partnership thing that I was just talking about. It's like, just collaborating on a project and then, get so where you guys can both get the benefits. Both companies or both businesses can get the benefit and do a joint venture. So that is very good to do too. All righty. And the next one is going to be like some kind of customer retention programs. Those are still big, and you see them. You may not pay attention to them, but they're here all the time. And it's like your loyalty cards, and you getting you're having a program that is just like if you come. I know years ago they used to have one with I used to go to, that was it Piccadilly? I think it used to be Piccadilly. You every time I go and you pay a certain amount for your meal, and then it's like maybe the ninth, might be the ninth or ninth meal. You get the 10th was free, something like that. Or you don't have to do that. I think Pizza Hut has some kind of loyalty. They used to have it. I guess all of the like Pizza Place. Some of the eating places may still have that thing that the loyalty program. And I mean, just be creative and do it the way you want to do it. So it doesn't mean that you have to do it in that manner. And then like customer appreciation. You see a lot of retail stores, they do that all the time. Customer appreciation, you can come up with another form, you can name it something else, but you rewarding your loyal customers. You can give them a discount on, hey, this is just for my inner circle, like people that's on your email list or something like that. If whatever the case may be, you can do that. And then also, lick you know a lot of companies may not do it as much, because it can be costly, but getting, um, you know, like the direct mail offerings and things like that. So that's not a bad thing. Okay. Okay. Now, and then also something pertaining to the same thing that I'm kind of talking about. Now, this is still offline. Okay, this is like offline and just doing this, doing, I would say a different way of guerrilla marketing, a traditional way of marketing too as well. Now, sales promotions, giving discounts, offering limited time, having the having it so where they can get a price reduction at a certain amount of time, and then the price is going to go up. Make them feel special, things like that. And then bundle up a package for them, give it at a discount rate for a limited time, having discounted on future purchases. It all depends on what kind of business you have. Sometimes, coupons may not be for certain businesses, but that's a way too, as well, to do it that way. Okay. And then to also having speaking engagements. You can do this, and this will help you increase your revenue to having speaking engagements, like seminars, workshops, or conferences or something like that, to help bring the people in, establishing yourself in the industry and establishing yourself as the person, as is the best person, or get or kind of like the resource person to, to be able to be in that particular niche, in that particular area. Or if you collaborate with a company, or you collaborate with a business that may be in a different location, not that be in the same hometown or area you're in, maybe their area, their city or whatever, you may be able to do it there because they're familiar with the lay of the land, and how things are more so than you are on a forest, how things are on a community based kind of thing. So that way you guys can kind of collaborate, and then you can do things like that there, and then too, also you can be, whatever your expertise is, you can be the one that can, speaking at someone else's event too as well, versus putting one on yourself. And then also another one is, I'm going to stop right here. It's going to be training, having a sales representative to help you with your business, help you sell. You can bring them in as commission based. Maybe that'll give them incentives to, really, really work hard. But, of course, you have to train them and do, and that kind of thing. And then also having territorial representatives. It all depends on how big your company is. You can have them, like a general area, and then something that you can either utilize just inside and outside to maybe close a deal, that, and then you can collaborate with someone else to do that as well too. So those are a few things too with the offline way of you helping grow your business in less than 30 days and making a profit in your business in less than 30 days. And there may not be things that you may not be thinking about, but they are very, very, very helpful, and they're very true to help you get to the next level. And then now on the next video, we're going to be talking about uh, online, the online world. So, the online world, don't forget about the online world. And that's the meat and potatoes too. That's where it's happening at too. So anyway, I will talk to you later. And thank you so much for being here today. And just do remember that we will be launching the academy soon, the Push the Dream Academy. We're gonna go ahead and go do an overall on grant. Thinking about doing the business grant, because I've been having a lot of people requesting more information, and they want me to help them write their grants. But I want to do a workshop for you guys because I can't do but so many myself, and I am going to just I'm gonna do a class on it instead versus taking on more clients or just doing them one-on-one. So we're gonna, we'll do it together. I'll be helping you, if you need individual help, but that's what we're gonna work on doing. Okay. All righty. And I think that's going to be all today. So thanks for being here. And oh, you guys, I appreciate you so much. But if you have any questions, comment, let me know, and enjoy the rest of your day, night, evening, or morning, or wherever you are. So I will see you next time. Bye bye.